Hello and welcome to another episode of the Flashback Cartoon Hour. I'm your loving bald host with the most from coast to coast, Nick Retro Man Lascola. And joining me today is Joey and newcomer Mitchy Boo. What up, Mitchy?
Woohoo! How's it going?
Dude, we've been meaning to get you on the episode for quite a while. For those that don't know, Mitchy is Grant's brother. We've had Grant on here a couple of times. Joey, you're no stranger to the show. But today we are doing a special episode where we're going to be tiering what we think is the dumbest cartoon character of all time. And we have about 20 characters that the three of us work together to whittle down because there's a lot of characters, but we think these guys are the top of the top for the stupidity, if you will. And that being said, I say we get into it. We're going to go, how we want to explain that we're going to go into this for the listeners, Joey? How do you want to explain this?
Like how we're going to choose characters and all that?
Yeah, exactly.
Didn't you just explain that? Like, isn't it, we're just basically just going to run down the list of, like, we'll pick a character, we'll be like, all right, Peter Griffin, like, say some shit about him, and then this is where he's ranked.
All right.
It's worth noting we're ranking them on stupidity alone, not like how good they are as characters.
Yeah. We're not ranking them about like how funny they are. Like it's got to be about like their absolute stupidity, and then we're gonna take the top tier. And from that top tier, we're going to pick who we think is the dumbest of the dumb.
Yeah.
And we're going to come to an agreement so that we'll all have like that definitive S tier stupid person. Stupid animated character.
And I kind of like that this is on the spot. We didn't really like talk about this before, rank them prior. Like this is all just going to be like right on the spot, off the dome.
Exactly. It's a little bit different than when we ranked the Cartoon Network.
Yes.
Different series. We finally figured out how to use Tier Maker, so this is kind of new territory for us. But if listeners, watchers, whatever you're listening or watching this on, if you like it, maybe we'll do another tiering for you guys. That being said, let's start off with we want to start from the bottom and go up.
Oh yeah, sure. Wait, like D tier?
I think
exactly.
Well, I'm thinking we just like start with a character, right? Like we'll choose a character.
Start with Peter.
Yeah, like start with Peter Griffin. And then we could talk about this character, and then we'll be like, all right, like, I think he's this, I think he's this, I think he's that, and then, like, ultimately decide, you know?
All right, so let's start with the fat man, then.
Yeah, that's a big one to start with,
take
honestly.
Us off, our host with the most.
That's right.
Okay, so with, I mean... Is it bad that like I kind of want to start off with S tier for Peter Griffin?
No, we started off with a big idiot for sure.
It's A or S all day.
You know what I mean? Like Peter's stupidity comes to the cost of the cast around him, where his stupidity causes people harm. You know what I mean? Like he destroys shit. I mean, poor Cleveland. This dude's house gets destroyed on a regular basis because
he needs a new bathtub every fucking day.
He can't keep a job for the life of him because of his stupidity. It's like you know.
But doesn't he always work at like the beer factory or whatever?
No, because he used to work at he worked at the beer factory. I think he worked at a toy factory for a while, right?
Maybe
had
that's
a couple of different jobs.
Okay.
I mean, I think we're all in agreement here. He's one of these two for sure.
Yeah.
I think, for sure, dude. I mean, he really is so stupid.
Yeah, I think he's contender for one of the best.
I do too. Yeah, I would put him at S. I would put him at S.
All right, so Billy from Billy and Mandy. What are we doing? How you guys feeling? I'm gonna go with A.
A tier.
A to B.
See, no. Now I wanna switch Peter to A, and I wanna put Billy at S.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Explain
That's what I'm
yourself.
thinking.
Yeah.
Explain yourself though.
I mean, any if I'm thinking Billy and Mandy, and I think of Billy, like all I think is stupid.
Yeah.
Nothing else comes to mind.
Yeah. I mean,
I
I'm
mean,
pretty
granted,
sure
when
this
I think
dude's
of Peter,
brain has fallen out of his like nose before.
yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Like,
actually,
I think
was it
he's
Billy or was it Billy's dad? One of them was picking their nose, and they picked the brain out of.
I think it was Billy. It was Billy. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is why I kind of want to wait. I want to bring it back to Peter. I don't think Peter deserves S just basic because of this list. I would put Billy at S, and I would put Peter at A. Yeah, Peter's an idiot, but Peter can like sometimes be like. He has his moments. He's cunning sometimes. He brings up weird shit.
You know, sometimes he
Except
learns
for
a
Meg.
lesson. Yeah, he hates Meg.
Except for Meg.
Sure. But like he likes.
But I think everyone hates Meg.
Yeah, poor
Yeah.
Meg.
She deserves it. Let's be real.
Oh, 100%, dude. But when she came back from prison and made everybody her bitch.
So, okay.
When
so,
Peter's in the shower and she just hopped in the shower with him. And
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't want to change. You know, if you guys think Peter's S and Billy's A, I'm good with that. But personally, I would put Billy at S. Like, we literally just talked about him picking his fucking brain out of his nose. Anytime I think of Billy, it's just stupid. Like, I don't think there's a single moment of Billy
we
that's...
should still put Billy in A because look at who's right next to him.
I
and that's
also
his
think
dad.
I also think Billy's in an A.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
Billy's dad, we agreed
I can
earlier,
see. I can
is
see.
dumber than Billy, right? You
I
would
think
agree?
Billy's dad is dumber than Billy. Yeah.
I definitely think Billy's dad is dumber than Billy, which would have to put him at an S tier.
That
Are we
would
doing
put him
it
in
side to
S.
side? Are we doing like the closer in there?
Yeah. I like it. I like it.
See, but do we think so? Billy's all right. Are we moving on to Billy's dad?
Yeah.
We think Billy's dad is dumber than Billy?
I don't think
Of
Billy's
course.
dad is S tier though.
Well, if he's dumber than Billy, he's got to be S. You
Well,
still
you
think
think-
he's
you
A?
think
You
B.
think he's A?
I still think he's A. I think I do think he's ahead of. I think he's dumber than Billy, but I don't know if he's S tier.
Yeah, S tier, we need to save that. You know what I mean? Like S tier is that special tier. And
There are some really dumb people.
Coming up on the list. All right.
We can always hold on. We can rearrange. Maybe
Yeah.
after a couple talks, we
100%.
can.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got 3 A tier dumb characters already.
Yeah.
There's everyone ends up in A or S.
Well, because like next we have Dog from Cat Dog, and I think he's a C tier.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those like Pinky in the Brain type of things where like he at first glance seems like he's dumber than his partner, but in reality his stupidity is just like he's actually smarter.
I think
Yeah,
I think it's fair to put him in C.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I feel like I just don't know.
You're too young,
Like,
Joe.
you're gonna no. I've seen Cat Dog. I just yeah. I can see that. I'll keep him at C. Keep him at C. That's right. I guess that's worse for me. I guess, right?
Nick's
Don't know
just
Cat
an
Dog.
old man. He knows.
Nah, dude. I love those TikToks or reels now where it's like they walk up to people, "What year were you born?" And they're like,
Oh, it goes- yeah.
2003, and they're like 1990.
yeah. They're in like the revolution. It's like, oh, shit.
And I'm like, fuck, dude. That hits me so hard.
Dude, they did like
I feel like.
Oh, go ahead.
No. I was gonna say, I feel like Dog's delivery is really what makes him stupid. Like, it's not so much like it's just the way he talks and like carries himself. It's kind of like,
Yeah.
oh, you're an idiot. But
Yeah. Especially
All right,
when
I think
when
C's
he's
a
like
good spot
next
for
to
him, then.
Cat all the time. He seems like he's so stupid.
Well, Cat, is Cat really even that smart? I thought he was just miserable. Like, I thought like
Well, he
his,
is.
Yeah, but
his
that's the
MO
thing.
is like,
Compared to Dog, he's smart.
Okay.
But like, I think there might even be dumber characters in the show. Because like those bullies that beat up Cat Dog all the time, they're pretty stupid too.
All right, we could keep him at a soft C.
Yeah, soft C. I mean, on this list, he might be one of the smarter people.
Yeah, I think
I guess if the lower you are on the list here, the smarter you are.
That's right.
So.
That's right.
Oh, dude, I just looked it up. So Billy's dad is the one who plucks his brain out of his nose.
Oh, jack him up to S tier.
That seals the deal.
Yeah, it does.
He looks around and then he he looks around and then he fucking eats it.
All right.
Do you remember when the alien comes down and they sing the song "Brains, Brains, I Need Brains," and they start eating everybody's brains, but they leave Billy and
and Billy's dad.
They leave them alone because they got nothing. Okay. I mean, Ed from Ed and Nettie.
Yeah.
No question. Like there's no question. He's got to be up there.
Yeah. No question.
Yeah. I think he's S tier.
Yeah. Literally from everything about his character.
But he's
the way he talks, what he does.
Science fiction and I mean, he's pretty stupid. He's pretty dumb.
He causes havoc too.
He does. He destroys.
He puts them in so many problems.
He's the one who like ruins all their schemes half the time because he just doesn't understand what the fuck is going on.
With anything.
You know. Speaking of, I think Patrick's right up there with Ed. I mean, like they're both that equal amount.
Oh, we should have used the fucking orb of confusion picture. But no, that's perfect.
Okay,
that works.
Too late now.
Turns it off. Still stupid.
Patrick, the orb the orb is
Patrick, I don't think that this bubble can get any worse. Nonsense! Pumping it up.
SpongeBob. We're not savages. We have technology. He just picks up the computer and starts smashing the $1 bill with it.
I think one of my favorite scenes of him is literally when he's like, SpongeBob, the inner machinations in my mind are an enigma, and just the carton of milk just falls over. That is like one of my all-time favorite scenes of Patrick.
And here comes the giant fist. Patrick, no, that's Squidward. Oh, and here comes the giant fist.
Yeah,
Patrick, I'm supposed to be the one who's winning.
I think Grant would also agree with us on this one being an S.
Yeah. We can order them. We'll go through the tiers at the end and order them.
Yeah,
I think Ed might be dumber than Patrick, but we'll have to think about it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Patrick's like so stupid. I love when he's like, you think he's going to work and really he's just going home to his rock.
Dude, that's probably one of my favorite episodes on.
You don't understand how hard it is. Sometimes my butt itches. Sometimes I lose the remote.
So you forgot your briefcase. Just ice cream sundaes.
He's probably one of the most, if not the most, but one of the most iconic.
Oh my god!
Yes.
He's perfect for.
Yep.
He's perfect
iconic and idiotic.
Next we have Jesus, I got them all mixed up.
Timmy's. So now this is where it's gonna take a turn, and I don't necessarily think you guys are gonna agree with me, but I think Timmy's dad is a D. And and I'll explain the main reason I think he's a D is because of Dinkelberg.
Oh,
he's got a hunch on Dinkelberg, and I know the episode where it's like, oh, Dinkelberg's actually like evil or whatever, and Dinkelberg's just like, it shows that he's a really good dude, and he's just doing it because he knows his dad has that weird obsession. So like he pretends to be evil, but like Dinkelberg, I think he was on to something with that one. So I for that sole reason, I'm going to put him at a D.
I'm
think
down D
of
for
this list,
Dinkelberg, dude.
D for Dinkelberg.
D for Dinkelberg. There was something up with that, man. He was too good, and his never mind.
Dinkelberg.
His name says it all. Santi would appreciate
well, that's what
that
my
one.
friends call me, but my real name is.
Oh my god. Okay, we're all in agreement with that one. I like that.
100%, dude. You know, he's not that dumb. He does have a job because, like, they have to pay for that house some way, right? You know, they live in a nice fucking house. And if you guys don't know, the housing market today fucking blows. They have a nice fucking house, you know?
That's true.
And I don't know what Jimmy's mom does. So I would assume that he's the one breaking in all the money.
Bringing in the dough.
I don't know what
so
she
he can't
does
be that
either,
dumb.
Mostly.
He's dumb, but
yeah,
smarter than the rest on this list.
Yeah, it's like that typical cartoon, like the adults are the idiots kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And next, I think, I mean, personally, Homer Simpson, S for Simpson.
That's an S.
That's an S. Like I was bringing up to you guys before we hit the record button, this dude consistently destroys the nuclear plant like on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
I was watching clips of Homer last night too, and there was fucking one where it was like, I think it was the first Treehouse of Horror, and they're like the Bart Lisa and Marge are all like boarding up the windows, and she's like, Homer, did you board up the door? And he's like, board up the door? Why would I do that? And all the zombies just fucking break right through the front door, and he's like, and then they try and eat him, right? They all go and attack him, but he doesn't have brains. They literally tap his head and it's hollow. And leave him alone.
Yeah.
And so for that reason,
keep him at an S.
An S.
Yeah.
For Simpson.
For destructive power alone, you know?
Yeah.
Yep.
Next is Sheen.
Sheen? I think Sheen's a B.
I was going to say, I think Sheen is also a B tier.
I think Sheen's a B, because Sheen has his moments. Sheen's definitely, he's dumb, right?
Yeah.
But Sheen has his moments where he comes in clutch.
Yeah, I kind of want to put him in C just because of that terrible spin-off show of Planet Sheen. But that's just me. That show was fucking ass, dude.
I've actually never seen it.
You know what I mean? Like, they took one of the best things of Jimmy Neutron, and they were just like, let's fucking get rid of all the people you play off of and just put you on this random
That's
planet.
the thing, is Sheen is funny when he's with, like, he's funniest with Jimmy, or like when he has people to play off of. They do that with, like, I don't know, have you guys ever watched like Despicable Me? Like, they made like the Minion movie.
Yeah.
Like, the Minions are funny because they're like,
and those are a fucking hit. Which I mean, I've never seen them, so like I can't.
It's the kids, right?
True.
It's like Nickelodeon doesn't really. Since we've had Nico and we have like the Disney Channel and Nickelodeon playing a lot, those Despicable Me movies are on like all the fucking time now. And
dude, the first one's iconic. That movie's great.
I've never seen them up until like we had Nico and they've been on, and like they're funny, but like again, like you said, you take them and you put them on their own solo thing, and I don't know. It's like the way they play off of Gru. You know, like you need that like straightforward.
You need that dynamic.
It's the dynamic. You gotta have the back and forth,
which is exactly what Sheen. Like, you need the Jimmy to make Sheen shine with his stupidity.
So do we think he's B or C then?
I'm gonna stick with B. I think B's okay.
I think B's okay too.
I think B. Yeah, I would say B, because I'm trying to think like who's dumber in the show, like Carl or Sheen.
You know, I was thinking about that too when I was bringing them up, because like Carl, even though he looks like Carl's dumb, even
Yeah.
though he looks like he would be nerdy and smart too, you know, he's got the suspenders, he has the asthmas, he's got the
Yeah.
glasses, and he's
Right.
dumb in his own right, but we wanted to keep it to like a top 20 kind of list.
Yeah.
I think Sheen just etches him out a little bit.
I know. I think you made the right call. I do think he does.
But
Give
Sheen
me
does
some
get a
more.
girlfriend.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you're not stupid.
Yeah, that's
That's right.
Clip it.
Oh, I will say, going back to Carl, dude, he fucking kills me sometimes, dude. Because like when he's like when they're going through space, and Carl's just like, "Hey, Jimmy, why can we breathe in space?" And
Oh, and it cuts out, and
that's a great-
Sheen's like
that's
singing.
a great question, Carl. Oh no, Sheen's the one
Oh, wait.
that did. I think it's Sheen asked.
And Carl's singing.
Yeah.
I wish I was alive.
Yeah, that's right. Oh shit! So now,
And Carl eats the toothpaste. He's like,
oh
"That's
shit!
not good."
Is Carl dumber than Sheen? Did we mess this up?
Oh,
You write it in here, Carl.
I don't know. Is Carl dumber or just funnier than Sheen? I think that's where
I mean,
it boils.
I don't know. Oh, did I cut out?
I did watch the
Yeah.
movie a couple weeks ago, and I think Carl's just funnier than Sheen. Sheen might be dumber.
Like restart the recording. Let's go again.
Dude, we've done that. We've been there.
But Joey, you never cut out, buddy. You were good.
Oh, okay. My computer froze for a second. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
shit.
no, you were good.
Nice.
All right, so Sheen B tier. I think that's a good spot for Sheen.
I think that's a good
Yeah.
spot for Sheen. Cosmo.
Now, I might put Cosmo in B tier with Sheen. Because when you think about Fairly Odd Parents, when the show first came out, I want to say it was like 1999 or 2000 that Fairly Odd Parents came out. But like that first year or 2 years, Cosmo wasn't as
Yeah,
stupid.
Cosmo did get dumber over
He
time.
got dumber over time.
Mm-hmm.
But he's still fucking like he's pretty dumb. Like I love when he like loves the quarter, Philip.
Yeah.
And then he falls in love with the bee too, and the bee goes and gets eaten by a bird.
Yeah.
I think if he's in B tier, he's definitely higher than Sheen. There's no doubt. I was gonna say almost he's A tier.
See, that's where I was. That's what I was thinking too. But I do think Cosmo
the Jimmy
did get.
Timmy Power Hour. These two interact. Sheen and Cosmo interact with each other, and like I feel like they're pretty equal when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Like they worked very well, and they were funny together. And I think that's because their stupidity is in a same like kind of realm.
That crossover episode is iconic as well. Yeah.
Oh, the Jimmy Timmy Power Hour, dude.
Yeah.
Chelsea, maybe like a year or two ago, watched like all three of them.
Oh, really? Yeah. No,
they're
That's a
so
classic.
good. Yeah.
like I'm trying to think of like other crossovers that like might compare.
For like crossovers or like
cartoon crossovers.
did you know that there was a Mask and Ace Ventura crossover?
No.
Yeah, so in the 90s, both had animated series. There was the Mask animated series, and there was an Ace Ventura animated series, and they crossed over with each other twice.
And then Jim Carrey just ends up playing both characters.
No, dude, that's the worst part. Is it's two different guys playing both of them. So two different voice actors. Yeah, it's two different voice actors doing a Jim Carrey impersonation, but both doing two separate Jim Carrey impersonations.
Shit,
It was okay, but I mean, like, what else could you?
That's like Austin Powers, or it would be like Austin Powers.
Yeah,
where Mike Myers
that
just
is
plays every
iconic for a
character.
crossover. I can't think of like maybe Ben 10. And
I was gonna say Ben 10, but I just don't think there's a bigger one than that. At least that
Yeah,
like we
because
grew up
especially
on.
with Jimmy and Timmy, their crossover, I felt like their cast, their crew worked so well. They all played off each other so well.
Yeah,
Right.
and then it was really cool to see the characters animated in both those different ways. Like, I think
Yeah.
that was like my favorite part.
Yeah.
I just like,
Yeah.
Now that I'm looking at them right on top of each other, the Simpsons Family Guy episode crossover, like really, I think it got some mixed reviews, but I think it hit, especially if like you actually know the Simpsons. I thought like, when they're not only did the main characters hit it off too, it was like all their characters had like
Mhm.
their opposite, and I love when the two mayors are sitting there and it's Adam West and Mayor Quimby, and he's like, are you a cool mayor? He's like, I like to think so. And then they both just get up to go smoke weed in the back.
all right, who do we got next? Beavis?
Yeah, Beavis.
Yep, so
I-
next we got Beavis.
I think Beavis is C tier.
Bold.
I think he's A.
Bold.
You think he's
Just
A
be-
tier?
See, I
Yeah,
was gonna
man.
go
I mean,
higher
I
as
literally
well.
just watched a movie where, like I said, their stupidity, Beavis and Butthead's stupidity, destroyed time and space. That's
That's pretty stupid.
it's pretty fucking.
Maybe I'm maybe less familiar with Beavis.
Beavis and Butt in their newest movie, right? So Beavis and Butthead do the universe. It kind of was a spoof off of like Bill and Ted, where it was like their future selves came back, but it was like it was like their alternate universe. Like they had like big brains, and it was like a wicked smart Beavis and Butthead. And they were like, we need to send you back in time to go and do this thing and like save the universe. And they took it as like, we're going to send you back in time. You got to go do this girl. So they think that they're being sent back in time to go have sex with somebody. And in turn, they don't do what they're supposed to do because they forgot why they got sent back in time to begin with. And it causes like so much fucking havoc. Even in their like 90s movie, Beavis and Butthead Do America, it's basically just them going from place to place to place to place, fucking destroying shit. One of the things that they were supposed to do in this new movie, right, is they got recruited to go into space, and they were really good at this, like, kind of like they were supposed to be in charge of like this like space ship, and they had to connect the dock to the space shuttle, and they were so fucking good at it because they just kept laughing because it looked like a dick going into a vagina.
Yeah.
So they're doing it over and over and over and over and over again, and then like they come back like a day later and they're still fucking doing it and just laughing, going, oh. And so when it comes time for them to actually do it, like they've been trained, they go up in space, they fuck up and they miss, and they like destroy the space shuttle, killing every single person on the space shuttle. And then they get stuck in space with their space crew who all want to kill them. And they have to like pick two people to like essentially like they have to sacrifice them so that the rest of them can all like have enough air to breathe. And the rest of the crew just all look at each other like, oh, I wonder who we're going to suggest.
I'm good with A, honestly.
I'm good with that.
Based off of that.
Yeah.
And I feel like you should probably put, I mean...
Buttheads, it gotta go.
Yeah, I feel like they gotta
You
go
think
together because I don't know who's...
dumber, right?
I think Beavis is dumber than Butthead.
So maybe we put Butthead in B for Butthead.
B for Butthead?
B for Butthead. I'm hip.
Yeah, I feel like they got to be ranked like at the same time because they're just
100%.
They play off each other.
Yeah. Next our boy Hugh.
Yeah, so this one
I can put him in C.
I think that's honestly pretty reasonable.
Either C or D. I'm not going to be mad at either one. I'll leave it up to you two for the final call, but I'm hip with either one of those.
Yeah, I mean, he is pretty stupid.
What do you think, Joe?
I was originally going to say B, but I'm looking at the
B?
remainder of the list.
See, like, I could put him in D because I feel like, again, it's really just that kind of like cartoon. The kids are like smarter than the adults kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I think that's where it really falls under.
Yeah,
Whereas,
so
like
and then,
Randy
like-
is a bit different, and Billy's
Yeah.
dad is a bit different because, like, yes, they're the dumb adults, but like they're a little extra dumb than
Yeah.
most of the adults.
Mhm.
yeah, because I'm trying to, like, if I'm going to rank him high, like, how am I not going to rank Timmy's dad's high? Like, I don't know who I would say is dumber
was
out of
funny,
those two.
But I think he's still kind of smart.
Yeah. I mean, they had Jimmy, so there's
They
got to be
did,
some
yeah, but I feel
brain
like
there.
that probably
When it all
I
came
think
from the ma.
Jimmy's- Yeah, I think the Jimmy's brain came from the mom. I don't know what the fuck Jimmy got from his
So
dad.
who do we think is more is dumber? I feel like Hugh is
I
in
think
front
Hugh
of.
is
100%.
100%.
100%. Yeah, 100%. Because the only
Yeah.
thing, like I said, Dinkelberg.
Yeah,
the
that's
man
really
was
like
on to
that's
something.
his bread and butter is like
his
his
bread and
hatred
butter.
of Dinkelberg, and like when he like makes a trap for Dinkelberg, and then he's the one who sets the trap off. Right? It's kind of like that kind of stupidity.
He might have been on to something. I don't know. We'll have to ask Santi.
See now. Next is Goofy, and I was iffy of even putting him on the list, but I talked to Mitch and Joey, and they agreed that we could keep Goofy on the list, but he's really he's not as dumb more as he is clumsy, right? He's not stupid, but he'll step on a rake and hit himself in the face kind of thing.
Yeah.
Or like he'll like fall off a cliff or break something.
Clumsy in a way is its own form of stupidity, though, right?
Yeah.
So-
And we do know that he went to college because it was in the second Goofy movie where he goes to college with Max, and like he actually buckled down and studied just to like hook up with the teacher, but like he was getting good grades, and at that point it's like. We know for a fact he can be smart if he actually like applies himself.
Yeah. Well, couldn't the same thing be said about Randy? Doesn't Randy have like a degree in something?
We'll get to Randy once we got the next two, and then I feel like Randy's going to be quite a discussion.
Randy is quite the discussion. Yeah, there's a lot of Randy to just go over.
Next is Fredberger, and he might be.
He's got to be an A.
I would
A or S.
I
might put him in S. Honestly. He's fucking stupid.
Yeah. Like there's nothing that character does that isn't fucking dumb.
No.
I can spell my name.
That's what I'm saying.
Fredberger?
Like,
Fred is an idiot for sure.
You know, they needed him on the jury, and he just needed to poop the whole time. And then, like, he literally comes back and he's like, Judge, my poo-poo was smelly because
and then he gets in the fight with the judge.
Oh man, Oh, you know what? But looking at that list under there, I'm looking at one character that might have Fredberger beat.
Oh, there is
Looking at
definitely.
two.
Yeah, I think there's two characters that actually might have him beat.
There's definitely.
I think I'd be okay dropping. I mean, God, there's so many S tier dumb characters.
Well, let's leave him in S tier now. And we can move him if we find someone that we think is dumber. Next is Stimpy, and Stimpy I think is dumb, but he kind of falls. We can put him in C because I think he falls into that same category as Dog, whereas like he's dumb when compared to the smart person that he's next to, but that smart person isn't actually smart, you know?
I don't know enough about Stimpy, so I'm gonna divert to you for that one.
Yeah.
For
But wouldn't
sure.
that make him dumber?
I don't. It's because like I don't know if he actually is dumb. I feel like low key
He's just
the
a follower?
I feel like the smart one is dumber. But then it's like who's more foolish, the fool or the one who follows the fool? I don't
So
know.
he's just obedient.
Yeah. I tried going back and watching some Ren and Stimpy, and those dude, they're fucking that show is wild. That show is like a little too wild. It's like wicked gross too. Like I watched them like rip the toenail
Dude,
of a giant off.
I
And I'm
can't
just
lie.
It's like all pussy, and I'm like, oh, dude.
I've only seen one thing. Granted, it was an Instagram reel, and I don't know if it's replayed or if this is like the actual episode, but it's like
Is it with
the mouse dude is like sawing, like
yeah?
he's
Okay,
got
so
like
they're both cats, right? Ren and Stimpy are both. Oh
okay.
No. I'm sorry. Stimpy's a cat, and Ren is a Chihuahua.
Okay, so the Chihuahua,
That actually happened in the cartoon. That's where he like takes the saw and he's sawing the wood on Stimpy's ass crack. Yeah, bro. When I'm telling you, dude, that series is fucking wild, and it's like, yeah, they're stupid, but I feel like they're just, I don't know if they're as stupid as the ones that we have above them.
Okay. Yeah,
Like,
I'm
they're dumb,
fine.
but I don't know if
putting
their
at C.
stupidity is like world destroying stupidity.
Yeah, I got you.
I'll put them at like house level. They'll break their own house. You know what I mean? They'll like break a building, but like these other guys they'll destroy a world or a universe just out of their pure idiocracy.
I'm hip with putting them at C.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't know enough about him, but I'm definitely
that's okay. Yeah, I
putting
mean,
him at
that it didn't air that long because of how controversial the show was.
Yeah.
So, and I don't remember, like, I remember a little bit of Ren and Stimpy, but pretty early on, they stopped showing reruns of it. So, I mean, listeners, if you argue, please leave comments. Let us know what you're thinking of the list so far. You know, tell us if we missed anybody, if you guys think that there's anyone dumber than who we have on the list so far. But I'm good at where they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So next,
the big debate.
The man, the myth, the legend himself, the often imitated but never duplicated. It's Randy Marsh from South Park.
So
Wouldn't down to South Park gonna have some.
So Randy is like undoubtedly stupid, right? But Randy, he always finds a way to somehow finagle things in his favor, which is why I don't think he's as dumb as you guys say he is. You know? Which that might
That's a solid point, though. I mean,
that might sound weird. Like the fucking all right. Well, okay, the way he does them is dumb because like the example I'm gonna give is it's fucking stupid, but like it's hilarious and it works. So the weed store episode, when he finds out that he can't smoke it because it's medicinal, he goes and gives himself cancer. And but it worked in his favor.
What do we want?
But
what do we want? A weed store.
But he gave himself cancer. And
He did.
Stupid.
But he got his weed.
I mean, dude. I mean, Randy Marsh single-handedly starts the pandemic. Like, like he starts COVID.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, he's a tough one to place on this list for sure. Like,
Like he might be S. You guys might be right because just because you're stupid doesn't mean you can't make it happen, right? Santi. Just kidding. Sanji's actually, he's very smart.
I mean, I'm looking at a list of some of the dumbest things he's done, and he becomes convinced that operating a failing blockbuster in 2012 is the key to success, and slowly.
Dude, that shit is hilarious.
Yeah, this guy. Yeah, this guy.
Chicken nuggets. Yeah.
I mean, I thought this was America is one of his best quotes. I think.
Yeah.
It's the
Bad Dad.
The one.
Randy Marsh
I
is
never
Bad
heard
Dad.
no. I never heard no bell.
Oh yeah. You're no bell.
I mean, when he gets told that he's an alcoholic and he has a disease, and he's like, I have a disease, Dad. And he's like walking around like he's like dying.
Would you say that he's the dumbest character in South Park? Because when I was thinking about it, and when I was looking it up, it was either between Randy and another one that they said was Officer Barbrady. But I was like, I feel like Randy's. I mean, probably just more relevant.
So, like, they're not gonna throw Timmy or anyone in this mix, bro. No. Cut it. Cut it. Yeah, Randy's the dumbest.
I mean, Cartman's pretty dumb. Cartman's up there for stupid too, but I feel like Randy's got him. Like, Cartman,
yeah.
What? You think Cartman's stupid?
Bro, Cartman got stuck being Butter's fake robot for like an entire episode because he just
Okay, but this is where I like okay, they are like, yes, like they are dumb, but what they're doing, like Cartman's a schemer. Cartman's always scheming, and somehow Cartman's always rich. And I'm not saying that, dumb people can't be rich, because like there are some fucking rich motherfuckers that are dumb as rocks. So that's, I guess my argument is not so good, but I don't necessarily think Cartman's stupid. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't say
so
he's...
you would say you think Randy's dumber than Cartman then?
Yeah, I would say Randy's dumber than Cartman.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Cartman's good at scheming, and he's very good at, somehow getting his way and manipulating people, specifically side characters.
Yeah, I mean, he fed the redheaded bully his parents, right? And so,
like, but yeah, I would definitely say Randy's dumber. I mean, I don't know, because from even based off my own argument, like, yes, the man gave himself cancer to smoke a little weed. That is pretty fucking stupid. Yes, he got what he wanted.
Technically, weed stuns cancer cells.
Not in his case.
At that point,
he's just helping himself. Yeah.
I don't know, because I see now after like. I feel like I just argued against myself, because now I kind of want to put him at S.
Put Joey up on the list.
I'll put him up there next to Santi.
Joey.
God. Son of a bitch.
I'm going to clip every time we've mentioned Santi.
Right. He's working on trains right now. Bastard.
That fucking train.
I don't know though.
Trains.
Joe, you have a good point, because Randy, he's like in a way like Cartman. Like, he always kind of comes out on top still.
Yeah. So like I mean, like, that doesn't necessarily make you smart, but like, you're not as dumb as fucking Fred. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Fred can't even like form a sentence correctly.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like that's how I'm trying to scale these idiots. Yeah. Like, Randy, like, he gets shit done. Yeah, he's a fucking idiot, and he's like horrible morals. Like, he doesn't know. He knows what he wants, but like, the way he goes about everything is fucking stupid, but it somehow works out in his favor. Like, I'd say most of the fucking time. I could be wrong on that, but Randy seems to be doing all right in every episode I've seen, other than like the blockbuster one for sure not.
Yeah.
But,
There's
like,
that episode too when they go to the water park and it's all full of piss.
Yeah.
Don't they arrest him at the end of it?
Who, Randy?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they arrest him at the end of it.
I thought Randy was the one that got them to like shoot like the guys, like didn't like he like pees on like the chicken or something like that.
He pees on somebody.
He pees on the monkey.
The monkey. The scientist pees on the monkey and he like freaks out and he's like, that's what it's like. I mean, I guess Randy's good at convincing stupid people to do. I don't know. So I mean, I do think Randy's fucking dumb, but do I think Randy's dumber than Peter Griffin or Beavis
even
or something
Cosmo,
like that?
Right? Yeah.
Even
right.
Cosmo, like I wouldn't
So
put him
throw
up
him
there.
in. Would you say C or D?
I mean, B looks good. C looks good to me, but like I don't know. Randy's pretty.
Yeah,
fucking
I don't think he's D tier. I don't think he's with like.
No, I don't
bad.
think so either.
Yeah, I'd say high C or low B.
See, I'm also biased because like Randy's my favorite character in that show.
And that's the hardest part about this list too, right? Is I have so many bias of these characters where like I'm looking at Homer and I'm like, I think Homer is fucking hilarious, but is he S tier?
Homer, I definitely think is S tier. I think Homer's fucking iconically stupid.
All right, so
although so is Randy,
next
but
is
I think
Chowder.
Randy's in a good spot. Chowder's fucking stupid.
Yeah, I watched Chowder almost kill people. So.
Yeah.
Just straight from...
he's a minimum of a B,
and like,
in my opinion.
His whole thing in the show is that, like, he's the apprentice cook underneath Mung, who's, like, the head chef cook. And, like, I've never seen Chowder successfully... like make a recipe. He always fucks it up.
I don't think he successfully does anything in that show. Like he's always just messing shit up. I would at least put him at a B. Like he's dumb. Like I even want to go higher, but I'd be comfortable with B with him. Because he's like a childish dumb. We gotta he is a kid.
Yeah,
Compared to the other people,
I would keep him there.
Yeah, he's like in the same realm as Sheen with that. Like what you just said was perfect. That childish dumb.
So
I know all about
it. Yeah, so I think he fits. I think B is a good spot for him.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm like looking. We'll go over the list at the end. Well, yeah, I don't want.
We'll have to go through.
See, like the next two, both. It's tough because I can see both of them.
S.
In S.
Yeah, like they're dumb. Like Cheese is dumb.
Was Cheese just more of like a crackhead?
Cheese
like isn't like the chocolate milk like his crack?
Oh yeah, but he's lactose intolerant.
I like chocolate milk.
I like chocolate milk. And they're like, no Cheese, you're
Hey,
like,
I know a lot of lactose intolerant people that suffer through milk, ice cream, cheese, all that shit.
When they bring him up the hill, and like he starts freaking out because like they're supposed to go up the hill in the little cart that they made, and then they go down too fast, and he's like screaming, and to the point where like they have to like hold on from the back and slowly drag down the hill, and if they go too fast, he's just like, wee.
Yeah.
And then like the whole like I'm a lady, and then he kisses Blue. Now we're brother ladies. like he's
She's yeah.
he
He
he's
can't
got
even make
dropped on his head.
sentences.
But
you know
that's
what
what
I mean?
I'm
Like,
saying.
He got dropped a few
Like,
times. That's like shaken baby syndrome a
Yeah.
little bit or something. I don't want to say what Joey said because I'm not trying to get us.
I'm just saying, like, those characters are S.
We might need to put an R.
Sheesh. Roll credits.
On that art. And that's it.
Someone's
The
gonna be like,
algorithm's
what
not
the
gonna
fuck
like that
happened?
We just needed Mitchie on the episode so we could officially cancel ourselves.
That's right. But no, like, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, he's actually like a stupid character. Like, I gotta fucking put him out there.
Bro, I just worked so hard to go around that bush, and you're like, I'm gonna go fucking straight through it. I'm like the R. I'm like, I'm trying
What
so hard to.
what the bleep
Yeah,
it
that's
out.
right.
I can
That's
I
right.
can do that.
Little bleep.
And then the man, the myth, the legend, Ralph. You know, he's S, but I would drop Fredburger down to A.
What?
If that's the case.
I think they both. If we're gonna drop anyone out of that list, it's Homer. Like, the rest of them deserve to be up there.
No, because like here's my argument,
Okay.
right? Fredburger's more annoying than he is actually like straight up stupid. You know, like he's always talking about like how he has to fart, or like he has gas, or he ate something that hurt his tummy, or he's not actually like destroying shit with his stupidity.
But I mean, like, just because you necessarily don't destroy shit, like if all he's saying is like, "Oh, I got to fart," like, like, all right.
I mean,
what's going on? Dude?
I mean, they brought him to court, right? Because he needed to be the juror, and he basically annoyed everybody in the courtroom. It wasn't like him actually being. I mean, it was him being stupid. But when you're looking at other people on that S tier list, and if you have to drop somebody from there, I would say Fredburger, because again, Homer's dumb to the point where like he's killing people. I mean, so is Beavis and Butthead.
So
but,
is
like,
Randy.
Homer's.
Like, so, like, I
There's a lot of people on that
So-
list on this list that meet.
that's what I'm
criteria.
saying. Like, that's why, like, that's why, like, I don't like, if you want to rank the list on how like, if they're capable, if they're just ranking it straight off stupidity, I wouldn't put like, because like they destroyed a world because of their stupidity. Like, yes, but like, we're talking about motherfuckers that like can't speak correctly. Like, I don't know if I could rank them lower than these other characters. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. If you were to drop Homer, what is your reasoning? Because that's who you want to drop from S tier, right? Because, like, I'm assuming you want to put Ralph in S. Mitch, where would you put Ralph?
I feel like he can't be any lower.
That's what I'm saying.
He really, I can't, like, he's fucking dumb, dude. And the compilation I watched yesterday was stupid. Like, at one scene, he leans over and he goes, "Psst, Lisa, what's the answer to number 7? And she goes, "Ralph, I can't tell you that because a test is like the way that the school like figures out like how smart we are." And like she goes into this big like descriptive detail on why she can't like cheat. And he goes, "I have a cat named."
That's what I'm saying.
She's like, "What's that?" I'm like,
I can't grade him any less than S.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally to the point where his dad talks to Marge about like how much the special schools
Yeah.
are fighting to get him to go to their school. Like they want him. That's how
And then
bad it
like
is.
so that's the thing with him, Fred, and Cheese. They're all relatively like similar characters, right? Like at least the way they function. Like yes, they're all different in their own way. They all have their own quirks, but they don't say more than 2 fucking words at a time. And when they do, you just like look at them like, wait, what the fuck? You're literally put in here just to be like idiotic comedy. Like it's like I can't rate those 3 characters less than A or less than S, and I can't rate Ed. Ed's another one. Like I don't know a single thing Ed does that I was like, oh shit, nice Ed. Like, you know, like
Yeah. I mean, when it comes to like anything science fiction related, like he's like really smart when it comes to like he's always sitting watching his TV. He can tell you anything about like the spaceman from Planet X or something like that. Like that's his bread and butter. He can tell you everything about those, that like to the point where he like, but also this is the same guy that went on a rampage because he had a pebble in his shoe. And he started like destroying everything around him and beating everybody up because he just had a pebble in his shoe. Ralph is hilarious though, because I watched a clip that had me fucking dying where he goes up because he thought that like he won some award. And they were like, no, Ralph, you didn't, you got an F. And he goes, me fail English, but that unpossible.
Like this like kind of makes me want to create a new tier.
Do we do an F?
I think we do an R.
What would the tier do?
Because is it really fair now? And like the more I think about it, I'm like, wait,
you think that'd be a little too on the nose?
Yeah.
People are
that's a cancel. Yeah. That's a cancel for sure.
What do they say? Any publicity?
Let's put those 3, put them down in D. They belong in D. Oh shit.
This one's tough.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm trying to like think of moments like where maybe like they've done something that was like, oh shit, like stupid character was smart for a minute, like, but with any of those, like I can't think of a single episode where I was like, oh fuck, Fred's pretending to be an idiot.
Ed had his episode where like they made him cool, right? Like everyone in the like the cul-de-sac, like they reworked him and he had his like hair all slicked and he was smart and cool and everyone loved him, but he was reading off of fucking cards, and the minute he didn't have the cards, he was like an idiot again.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I would take anyone.
I guess we can drop. I don't know. I don't want to drop Homer.
I don't either, because I can't think of a moment with Homer.
Sticking with Fred Burger. I'm thinking we drop him to A.
You don't think Fred's that stupid?
I think when it comes to the other people on the list with him, and if we're trying to whittle it down so that we can find the best, I think we have to drop him. Because it's going to be a rough battle trying to figure out between that top list on who we think is the dumbest.
Yeah. Okay. So, okay, are we good with the D tier? Like, we think those are definitely like the least dumb in this group.
Yeah, for sure.
C tier. How are we feeling about that one?
I could move Cosmo from B to C, because again, he does have some moments where he's not like a complete idiot, and like he got dumber as the show went on. So like when the show first started, he was kind of a capable dude, where it was like he wasn't as stupid as he is more like naive and innocent, or like pure heart. I don't know. That one's tough because like he's kind of down for everything, but like he's not doing dumb shit unless like Timmy's wishing for it.
He never grants a wish right. As one thing. It's like
yeah. See, that's it. Yeah. I could drop Chowder then, because Chowder is more of like the childhood stupidity. He's just kind of, he's just a kid.
He's just a kid.
But you think Chowder's smarter than Sheen?
Life isn't. Yeah, I would say so. Cause like I've seen Chowder like play baseball and like do okay at it. I think there was an episode where he was able to actually like cook things the right way, and then something got fucked up later after it.
Okay. I'm good with that then.
Yeah, I could drop Chowder.
I think if Butthead is in B tier, I mean, I don't think
I feel like
they
should probably be together.
Yeah, I do think it's,
Yeah, exactly. Like he's just slightly smarter than
slightly smarter. I mean, their stupidity comes from the fact that they're just like always high.
Yeah. They're fucking and they're just horny boys. They just want to get laid. They want to see it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's their biggest one. Whatever they do.
Yeah.
Billy's pretty dumb.
Billy's dumb.
Dad's pretty dumb.
I think Fred Burger is dumber than both of them, though. I think we agree on that.
Yeah.
Peter's one that's kind of throwing me for a loop.
Because like he's dumb? Like you think he's smart? I think he's dumber than we have him?
I think he's smarter than we have him. I don't know. I'm trying to like decide, do I think Peter is smarter than everyone in that B tier? And a part of me wants to say yes.
A part of me, I don't. Smarter than everyone.
Yes.
Yeah, I think he's smarter than the others. Because like there are moments.
But I'm talking Peter smarter than everyone in the B tier. That's what I'm saying.
Like you think he is or isn't?
Potentially. Like that's where I'm
like
teetering.
He can fly a plane. He can like there are moments where like he is the rich one, or he does something where like he has a leg up in like the story. You know what I mean? Like he's not always like losing.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think he stays in A, or do you think we could drop him? I don't know. I'm a little torn on him.
I mean, I feel like him and Homer are on pretty similar levels of like
100%.
Yeah. I think it's hard to drop Peter out of A tier.
Do you want to drop Homer from S tier?
I don't know, dude. Homer's pretty fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, all right. This might be a controversial take. Do we drop Patrick out of S tier?
Dude, now that you bring it up, I was literally just thinking it in my head, but that orb of confusion.
That's what I was saying.
Patrick is very dumb. I'm not denying that.
Like to the point where like you shut off that orb of confusion and he's still just drooling. It's like that means there's nothing going on in there.
Yeah, I think.
You are Patrick Star, correct? He's like, yep. Like, and I found this ID in this wallet here.
Makes sense to me.
It makes sense to me. He's like, so this is your wallet. So he's not my wallet.
That's what I'm saying.
Beats the shit out of him.
I think Patrick deserves to be an S tier.
Yeah. Ah, man. I feel like S. I don't think we can drop anyone out of S tier, guys.
No.
I think that has to stay.
Honestly, I'd put Fred in S.
We can't. That's 6 people in S. That's gonna be tough to like pick from 6 to try and get the dumbest.
It's already tough from 5.
I know,
I
but I mean,
know.
like,
Dude, this is rough. This is a rough one.
This is a brutal list.
If we had to drop one, I would say Homer. Just because, like, Homer does learn a lesson at the end of it. In fact, he might be a little bit smarter than Peter, because I feel like Peter never learns a lesson. Like at the end of a like Family Guy episode, it's not like it's like with when the Simpsons started, it was like the 80s and was the family, and like, yeah, they had their dumb moments, but at the end of the episode, it was like, or here's the moral of the story, and like these characters grow and learn from like what had happened in that episode. Whereas in like Family Guy, I feel like dumb shit happens and they don't nothing like they're just as dumb as they were at the end of the episode as the beginning of the episode.
So we think Homer's out of S tier. That
I mean,
is that controversial?
Out of the other S tiers, like, yeah, I would drop.
Yeah,
Homer.
I agree.
Yeah, I compared to the other S tiers, I think Homer is not as dumb as them.
But so what are we doing here right now? Are we just keeping one person in S tier? Is that what we're trying to do? Like, who takes the cake?
No, I think we can order. I think we can order them based on.
Got you. So, are we comfortable with D, C, B, and A? Do we think that lines up well?
I think Beavis and Butthead are dumber than Cosmo and Sheen.
All right, I'm good with it.
Cosmo smarter than Sheen, or
I think Cosmo is smarter than Sheen. Yeah, just because at the end of the day, Cosmo is like 1,000 years old or something. You know how like weird fairies are. So if in just that alone, he's seen more shit.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't necessarily mean he retains that shit. Like, you know?
I mean, but to a lesser extent, I mean, again, it comes to he was smarter at the beginning of the series and got
I'm trying to remember, was it the whole season or was it just the pilot episode where he didn't come off as dumb?
It was it was like the first season to 2 seasons where like his voice was a little bit like different. I think it was a little bit like lower. He wasn't like as high pitched. He wasn't as energetic, or he wasn't like following an ant just to follow the ant. Like he was kind of like a capable being.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Then I would be good with Cosmo being smarter than Sheen.
Do we think that Fred Burger is dumber than Homer and Billy and Billy's dad? Because again, we literally watched Billy's dad pick his brain out of his nose.
I think Billy and Billy's dad are dumber than Homer. But I don't know. Homer's pretty fucking dumb.
No, I do too. He's pretty dumb.
But I do think
those two are pretty dumb.
They are pretty dumb. Do we think that Cheese is the number one dumb?
That.
Because if you ask me personally, I think if we had to whittle it down, I think it's going to come between Ralph and Patrick.
To being the dumbest?
To being the dumbest.
Yeah.
You think both of them are dumber than Ed?
Yes. But I think like Ed and Cheese are just like right next to each other. So like I think, I don't know. How would you guys? Who do you think's dumber, Cheese or Ed?
I feel like
Cheese is interesting because he's like almost he's like incapable of thinking. Like that's the thing. He's like literally incapable of doing.
But that's what I feel like with Fred. Like Fred, Cheese, and Ralph, I think are all the same in that way.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I see the point.
But like then again,
I think doesn't Fred become like temporary Grim Reaper at one
so that
point?
I was
No,
trying to
wait.
remember, does Fred have an episode where like he's smart for some reason at all? Like, is there something with Fred that happens that it's like we would just no question he's not an S tier?
No. See, everyone on this list is pretty fucking dumb.
Yeah.
And I think like we've got it. We're like so close to like having it as the perfect list. I just think there's like a couple of tweaks. I can't quite place them. Like that Ed and Cheese is just, they're like so right next to each other.
I mean, if this is a list of 100 characters, right? I think every single one of these characters is like S tier
Yeah, that's
stupid.
true.
It's
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
if this is like just a full cartoon
that's
list,
true.
like,
So is Cheese smarter than Patrick?
Cheese says about like 4 things. He's like, I like chocolate milk. I like cereal.
I like horses.
I like horses.
My favorite is they're like,
Like
so
a-
together you're don't say it, you're don't say it, blue cheese.
No, mac and cheese. Mac
Oh,
and cheese.
they do both. They do blue
Oh,
cheese
yeah.
and mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. Yeah. See, yeah, I mean, like cheese, like to me, honestly, I actually think cheese might be like number 1 on this list. I'm not even
No,
gonna.
I after the clips I watched last night, I'm thinking Ralph might be the dumbest one. He's real dumb. He's fucking.
Yeah.
Like they're both dumber than
But
Ed.
does Patrick have? Does Patrick have? I can't like now that I'm on the spot. I can't think. Does Patrick have any episodes where he's like not as dumb? Like, does Patrick have any like moments to shine?
No.
Remember, the dumber you are, the higher you get. No, the more sophisticated you are, the higher your pink.
I still like it.
The thing is, it's like Patrick can speak sentences. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Well, that
that's
was
the
my
thing. Is
argument
like,
with Fred and the other two. Like that's why I don't.
Yeah.
Fred is A. I would put Fred higher than Patrick, and Ed speaks sentences.
Ed can speak sentences,
but it's like
yeah.
It's like Ed and Patrick are very similar in the way that they talk, the way that they like present themselves. Ed, I would say, is maybe a little dumber than Patrick. The only thing I think Patrick has dumber moments than Ed, but overall I do think Ed is dumber, if that makes sense. Like I think like the orb of confusion is like a what the fuck? Like, you know, like that's like, you know, Patrick has those moments.
But also, Patrick didn't understand that he couldn't breathe in air. You know what I mean? Like, after living underwater. It's
But neither
kinda
did
like,
SpongeBob.
figure that. Yeah. Who's yeah.
You know? Like they'd never been anywhere but the
Air is
sea.
not good, Patrick.
Like, that's what and then Patrick, like the dumb things he does, like I mean, no, not all of them, but I'm thinking of like the fish hook episode. Like he's doing that for a thrill.
Patrick is smart. The reason why I think Patrick is dumber than Ed is that Ed has topics that he can like be smart about. Again, when it comes to like comic books and science fiction and like that nerdy shit that he likes, or like the dorky shit that he likes. Like he can like get really animated and tell you all about like the movie he just watched last night. Where it's like,
okay, then
Patrick, I don't think retains anything ever.
Okay, then yeah, I would agree. I would put Patrick above Ed.
Like if someone called the phone, I feel like Ed could pick up the phone. He'd be dumb, But like Patrick couldn't understand that people
Patrick,
were calling
no,
the
this is
crowd-
Patrick.
That's right.
No, this is Patrick.
Yeah, good point.
You just rolling from stupid
Hold on, I might
You
have to reload
all
in.
right,
It
Chubby?
keeps cutting me out. I'm gonna reload again.
Okay.
Oh,
Finally, dude.
thank God.
Jesus Christ.
This is tough. I mean,
Bro, I don't know how we're going to pick the dumbest of the dumb. Like, just ignore A, B, C, and D. Like, picking from S is like finding the dumbest of the dumb is rough.
yeah,
I still think it's between Patrick and Ralph.
Patrick and Ralph. It's almost like cheese
Joey,
is like
fix your microphone, buddy.
it's like cheese is almost like a different kind of stupid compared to the rest of them. Like I see like he like
Say it.
no like
We know you want to say it.
like let's be real. Like he just God, like I don't even know if he's like incapable of doing anything.
Yeah. I feel like Billy, it falls under that though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I almost have a problem with Billy being an A because Billy might need to be an S, but I don't want to add another S tier because that's just gonna make it rougher.
See, I don't think Billy is dumber than Patrick, Cheese, or Ralph.
Right.
Maybe he's dumber than Ed.
Is it better?
Yeah, because
I'm sorry. Is my mic better?
You're good. Yeah, you're good. So we were just talking about like maybe moving Billy because like Billy is like quite as dumb, and Mitch just put it in a good way too, where he's like, where like they can't actually do anything. That's how stupid they are.
You would put Billy up there?
Like, look at his face right now, dude. In that picture alone, do you think anything's going on? Like, that head is right now. Like that just looks like somebody that just got hit with the order confusion.
So is that why you would put Patrick lower? Is that what you were saying?
Like, yeah, that's why I would drop Patrick down, is literally because he's like at least capable of like speaking, you know, like
Yeah. Like he's dumb, but he can kind of do some shit. Like he helps SpongeBob save Bikini Bottom.
Yeah, but Billy's like...
It's never really Billy. It's mostly Mandy.
But is it ever really Patrick?
And Billy's just...
You know?
that's it. I'm moving everyone to S tier.
Hit reset. We got to do this all over.
I think we have the list where it is good. I think we just need to choose the dumbest out of the S tier.
Yeah, that's what I was bringing up to Mitch when you were reloading in. Is like we needed to drop someone from S because like it was tough having 5 people in there. It's like it's tough just having these 4 guys in there and trying to figure out the dumbest of the dumb.
I think it comes down to Ralph and Cheese. That's my top 2 at least. I can't sit here and say I think Ralph and Cheese are both they're on. I feel like they're on a different level compared to
they are
these
definitely
two.
on a different level than Ed and because like again Ed is somewhat capable of doing things. I mean, I remember the episode where like Ed and Eddie, they wanted to, for some reason they formed their own corporation and their whole thing was like we only go up from here, right? Up. In the entire episode, it's like Double D and Eddie are kind of fucking doing their own thing. And in the background, Ed is just he's like stacking shit upon stacking shit. And like he stacks it so high up that they reach the moon. I mean, he accidentally knocks everything down once they get on the moon, and they're all stuck on the moon. But like, still, he was capable enough to build. Whereas, like, if you look at those other three, I couldn't even give them a hammer and nails and think that like, they could do something.
Yeah.
Yep. We've seen Patrick. Yeah.
Patrick nail a
board in his head.
to his head. So in that sense, like, it's who would you feel safe running with scissors?
Oh, that was a mistake. Not Santi. You got to give him a safe.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm just gonna watch this and be like, "What the fuck? Why did I catch so many strays?"
So put Santi in the double S tier. The
Because
SS.
Santi kills his teammates
On this
in
special
Helldivers.
episode of Flashback Cartoon Hour, we're ranking our friends.
No. Let's not do that.
Where we put Grant.
Shit. Oh shit. I mean, if it's between those two, and I'm still torn on Fred, but that's fine. I'll get over it eventually. If it's between those two, does Ralph ever do anything like on his own productive in the show?
No.
Nothing. Is he always just standing there saying
No.
stupid fucking shit?
Yeah, he's
Standing there picking his nose.
He's picking his nose. He's falling through shit. He's getting knocked through. Like he's just as dumb can literally be.
So he makes Homer look smart in the show. Like if you put them next to each other, same scene.
Yeah.
Ralph looks like a fucking moron. Homer's looking like he's got a little bit going on.
I think so, for sure. Yep.
And then Cheese. Does Cheese ever have a moment where you're like,
no.
Like, doesn't he says fucking 3 words.
Like, it's to the point, like, Patrick can live on his own.
Under a rock.
Cheese cannot live on his own.
Under a rock.
But he's a starfish.
But he has a home.
Starfish. So.
But he has a home, so like he can be left alone. I'm looking at the other two. Those top two cannot be left alone.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Like those, like you need to be watching them at all times. I feel like we need to pause for a second, Joey, because I feel like you need to just look at a quick compilation of Ralph. Just so that you can get, because it's probably been a while. Like we all have seen the Simpsons movie, and he has some moments in that, but like you need to see a compilation.
I'm gonna watch one on Ralph, and I'm gonna watch one on Cheese real quick.
On Cheese, Mitchie, you do the same, buddy. Because I watched both those last night.
I refreshed myself on a Cheese compilation earlier.
Oh yeah.
He just pisses his fucking pants.
Dude, that killed me when I saw he just got some peas.
I'm a brick.
Because they threw him through a window.
Okay, so he was able to spell
they were poisoned.
The word cat. Okay, I think that's. I'm good on Ralph. I know where I stand on Ralph. Let me watch.
I feel like you didn't get like he has some fucking moment,
dude. Those put him ahead of everyone else on that goddamn list right there. Let me watch. I don't remember Cheese being this much of a pest.
See, and that's like the thing, right? Is he like as stupid as Ralph, or is he just annoying?
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, based off those, those two compilations. I'd probably put Ralph over Cheese. I mean, Cheese is fucking stupid. But like Cheese, there's like instances where like you think like he's like fucking with him. Like, you know, he like squints his eyes and like looks at him and he's like,
Yeah.
go, like fucking with her, like, you know. So there's some thought to it. Whereas like fucking Ralph
doesn't know he's
Ralph
stupid.
is so
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's why I would even put Patrick above Cheese, honestly. Because again, like Patrick is just below Ralph with that, like, he doesn't understand how dumb he actually is. Again, like, you know what I mean? Like, that orbit confusion's real bad. Like, he does so many fucking things where, like, nonsense.
That's true.
He smashes $1 to get paint off $1 bill. He smashes it with the computer.
That's true.
We
Is
have
mayonnaise an instrument?
Yeah, exactly.
Where I feel like if we put Cheese, like Cheese, like I don't know. Like Cheese is stupid, but like,
is he more annoying than stupid? Because that's where Fred, like, that was my thing with Fred Burger, is like, he annoys the shit out of people. Yes, he's dumb, but it's really more his annoyance, which is like his character, the key to his character.
yeah.
Like, Ralph's a straight up idiot.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Ralph probably does take the cake.
I think I can
Biggest
agree with that.
animated idiot.
I think I'm picking Ralph Wiggums. I think we found we're picking him.
I think Ralph Wiggums is the winner for biggest idiot.
All right. I totally agree. You agree, Mitchie?
I think I agree.
And that's the winner then. Boom. that was a we should probably be on this list because
It took a long time to figure out who was the biggest idiot.
Rank the friend group.
Well,
that was rough, but number one biggest idiot in cartoon history, for us at least, of our childhood, is Ralph Wiggums.
After the rest,
and
good.
No, go. What were you gonna say?
I think after the rest of the group watches this video, we'd all be S tier.
Yeah, for sure. Santi's gonna be hating on all of us. But yeah, so listeners, this is our list. If you guys agree with us, comment, let us know. If we missed anybody, comment, let us know. We'll ignore it if we don't like it.
Yeah, if you're mean, we're gonna
if you're mean, we're gonna put you on the top tier. But yeah, all right, guys. Hey, this was a fun episode. If you want more of this tiering, let us know. I had a lot of fun. I'm going to come up with some more shit that we can tier. That being said, remember the 3 golden rules. Oh, before I sign us out, Mitch, I've been dying to have you on the show, dude, and this was a great first episode to have you jump in. I plan on having you on more. Joey, you know I love having you on the show, dude. You're a fucking riot.
I appreciate it.
That being said, remember the 3 golden rules. Fight pollution. I think confusion. All right, I got it. Fight pollution, save the planet, and as always, be good to yourselves.
Hell yeah.